Going on, guys? My name is AK, back again with another YouTube video. Now, if you're anything like me and follow quite a few of the pro COD players on YouTube, people like Octane, Attach, you'll see they make quite a lot of videos about movement, about slide cancelling, and sort of all the movement mechanics in the game. And I sort of turned and looked at myself and were like, do I use these myself? Because all of the pros use them, so they are what you should be using. And I sort of looked at my own gameplay compared to theirs, and I thought, you know what, I don't use these as much as I could or really should do. So in today's video, what I'll be doing is I'll be starting a 1 week sort of experiment, really, where every day I do half hour, practicing the movement mechanics, either in a bot lobby like I'm going to do now for a little bit, or just in pubs as well when I'm playing that, and really try and nail these movement mechanics to try and improve my game. Hopefully you guys find this video interesting. If you do, be sure to drop a like. Let's jump straight into it. So I decided a good place to start would probably be in a bot lobby, just to sort of work on the whole slide cancelling mechanic and trying to do that and be able to sort of lock onto the target. So from what I've seen, it's sort of a double press the B button or the slide button, and then one jump up to sort of get your player back up from crouching, and then aim down sight and shoot. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a try and see what we can do. Now, as you can see, I'm not a master at the slide cancel, and quite often when I do it, I come around and end up not aiming too close to the target. It doesn't help that I haven't actually shot anything today. This is my first game on, so I will still be warming up. But essentially what I'll be doing is I'll be practicing this mechanic for, I don't know, we'll give it 15-20 minutes today, and hopefully that will improve me quite a bit. Now day 2, I spent quite a lot of yesterday, like all of our scrim practices and all of that. I was trying the new movement, and so I'm back in the bots lobby working on it a bit more. And yeah, overall, it's taken a while to get used to. It's not sort of the smoothest transition from playing what now would consider quite a sort of a botty play style, very sort of aim walking around corners, to sort of getting into the whole like slide cancelling movement. But you know what, I'm starting to get used to it. I've also found while doing the slide cancel mechanic, sliding and then sort of jumping at the end actually makes the sort of the slide cancel feel a bit more sort of natural, and actually helps me actually lock onto the target when I jump at the end. So I've been doing that for a while and I quite like it. So it's now day 6, and as you can see, we have dark matter. Now, I haven't really been sort of documenting my progress so much after the past couple of days. I've been quite busy, been making YouTube videos. I've been doing quite a few videos on like spawns and all that. So if you haven't seen that, go check them out. I think they're actually pretty good. But yeah, I've also been working on getting dark matter, and as of today, I unlocked that just a little bit earlier. But I've still been working on the movement, all the slide cancelling, and I actually watched an Attach video, and he sort of showed an alternative to the slide cancel. I'll sort of show you it when I spawn back up. So you actually sort of go down like you were snaking, but not actually snaking. You go down prone. So say you're going to challenge something, you go down prone, jump up, and then slide cancel. And apparently that just messes with the cameras even more. So I've sort of been working on doing that, and yeah, it's feeling quite good. But that's really what this is all about. It's just about sort of improving the movement and being able to hopefully use that to win a couple extra gunfights a game that might end up being sort of the influential ones, the ones that really end up making a difference, and well, in the end, I guess, helping me win games. Although I have to admit, I really am starting to see a difference in sort of how useful slide cancels can be in helping win gunfights, and how much better they are really than challenging just walking around a corner. And yeah, I think if anything, that has sort of made this week worth it, and yeah, it's certainly helped a lot. Now, ideally, I'll keep working on this even once the 7 days are up, because I think movement is something that's so important to your gameplay, and it's something that you're going to have to practice, although hopefully by the time this week is up, and even now, to be honest, to an extent, it's sort of become a lot more natural in my gameplay, and so I feel I'll just sort of work on it just while I'm playing anyway. So here we are, finally at day 7 of working on my movement, and I have to admit, it's been interesting. It's taken me a while to get used to it, but I think where we are now is certainly a lot better than where we were at the start. Now it really is clear to me now how much movement can actually help in sort of winning gunfights, and how challenging everything is a lot safer if you're using these movement mechanics. So being able to sort of fly around walls with it and all that takes what would previously be quite a risky play, and actually swings the favour in your advantage just because of the camera angles and all of the other sort of benefits that it actually has of doing it. I've also started noticing how often people actually use it against me, and then sort of try and come up with my ways to actually counter the movement that are currently unsuccessful. The camera angles and that, they're just really overpowered, so I'm still working on sort of how to get around it myself. But I think in order to sort of keep getting better, I'm going to have to keep working on it and try and get some consistent use out of it in scrims, because I feel I've mastered it in the private matches with the bots. I can do it really well there, and I'm pretty good at it in pubs. I can do most of it in pubs, but I think in sort of a competitive environment, trying to sort of force myself to do it and actually use them even when sort of the quite high pressure gunfights, things like that, I think that's what I still need to work on, but that will just come with time. So hopefully this is something you found interesting. I'd definitely recommend giving it a try yourself, working on the movement, if it's something that you certainly notice that you don't do too much yourself, because yeah, it really does improve your game. I now start to understand why all the pros and those people make the videos about why you need to be doing this and sort of how effective it really can be, and I think that's something that even at the start I knew I needed to do, but I didn't fully appreciate just why. So that's about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like. As always, check my link in the description to all of my competitive map guides. It's a playlist. It's got everything in there, from sniper spots, bomb spots, all of that stuff. I'm sure you know that by now. But thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.